1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He just woke up. Red.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, we are good. Welcome everybody in chat. It has been a great morning,
Muffin.
/ afternoon / mid-morning, depending where you're at.
All right. Yeah, we're good.
Time to get this show on the road.
We're good. We're good. My eyes are burning.
Yeah. Get ready,
Tastes
everybody.
like burning.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm not going to mute us, so just shut up.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, dark.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to X1 Bros. This is podcast number 21.5, another special edition. That's 2 weeks in a row we have a special edition podcast. Gamescom just happened. For those of you who had the opportunity to watch it, it was a lot of fun. It was early for us. We had to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to be here at 6
I didn't even
to
know
watch
that
it.
existed. I had no idea.
Let's get this off. This is the instant analysis of Gamescom. Our thoughts, our reactions. I want to start with the quote by Phil Spencer, who always has awesome quotes. I love that man. Mm-hmm. It's an incredible time to be on Xbox. Be an Xbox gamer. It's an incredible time to be an Xbox gamer. That is what he said to close out Gamescom. Let's get everyone's what stuck out to you. This show, read like my dad.
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break in one word.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah.
Quantum Break. What specifically about Quantum Break stood out to you?
I liked the stutters, as they call them, I guess.
The time stutters.
Yeah.
Time stutters, yeah.
And I like
the
how you
gameplay.
still can fight guys, like they can get through those time stutters and fight you, but they're kind of slower.
And you
like,
still have that slow motion time ability they
Yeah,
showed.
yeah.
Yeah. So for those of you that missed it, go check it out. Quantum Break. They showed, for the first time, they really showed an in-depth gameplay of it. For myself, it looked like I wrote a note here. Let's see, where's it at? It was like Resident Evil combined with The Matrix combined with Infamous.
Hey, yeah.
All put into one. That's what I thought.
Wow.
It looked awesome. You could control time. You had these superpowers. So that's probably
It kind of reminded me of which one did I have here? Oh, Tomb Raider. Kind of like the shooting and stuff like that. Like
the. Okay. Yeah.
the mechanics of shooting.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, that is a huge game. That's going to be one of the big ones talked about. Jordan, man, how about you?
I like Quantum Break, but I think I'm most excited for Smite.
Smite.
I've never
Wow.
gotten to, because
You
I've always
just want to
wanted
be Hercules, don't you?
No, well, I've always wanted to
Release the Kraken.
I would play League of Legends every once in a while, and it was fun. And I thought the idea of a Smite, a third-person view, was really cool, and I actually kind of like that style better. I think it would feel. I never got to play it on the PC. I mean, I could.
It's a tried and true, legit MOBA
Yeah,
coming
so-
to the console, so that is exciting.
Yeah, I'm mostly excited for Smite.
Smite stood
Well,
out
I mean,
to you. Wow, nicely done.
I'm not mostly excited for Smite.
But it's just something that
But,
stood
yeah.
out to you. Mr. McSpicy, how about yourself?
The Woo guy.
Woo! Did you see the guy point at him?
Yeah, a couple times during the conference, some dude in the background just started screaming.
In between Forza 5 and Ori, there was a Woo guy in the awkward silence. Made my day. No, I really like Ori. That looked and we got to see more of Ori and the Blind Forest. For those of you who don't know this game, we saw this. Was it E3?
E3,
E3, and the artistic style looked really good. I really liked how it looked like they showed levels this time, and it looked like level memorization. And for those of you who know me, I like games like that, difficult games that you have to memorize to beat, kind of thing. It looked challenging, looked good. So
It did. that it did.
Yeah, and also, I'm surprised Jordan didn't go for this one. I thought the Halo stuff, the I don't know if it was like the video on demand. What was it
The
called?
Halo
channel.
Channel.
The Halo
Halo
channel,
Channel.
but how that was integrated, and you could go into like a picture-in-picture view of the game you just played, see the scores, and then see the chats on the left and right
Absolutely.
side. And they showed things so quick with that, like just thing after thing after thing, and I was like,
Seamless, and you could just go into
looked-
everything. Yeah.
No,
into
it
everything.
did look cool, but it's just, to me, it was like, oh, this is just like an upgraded version of Halo Waypoint, which was basically the same thing, just on the 360.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that
this one looks way better.
Well, that
and it
was the
looks-
beta version for this.
this one looks way better, and it looks a lot more like advanced.
well, see, I
guess.
never got to
But
experience that.
Halo Waypoint was just a Halo hub, and that's what this is—a Halo hub, right?
I like how it
go
pulls
to-
everything. I can watch tournaments there.
Yeah, see, I
can
don't.
watch,
You couldn't do that. I'm not sure. I don't think you could do that from Halo Waypoint. So that's
I can
cool,
see who's
but-
online, what they're playing. Then I can just jump in with you guys. You know what I mean? So cool. I
and
really like the Halo channel.
3-week Halo 5 beta.
Yeah, 3
Ugh.
months.
Yeah, that's
multiplayer
cool.
beta.
That's awesome.
So
So guys, go check out the video on the Halo channel because that is kind of a big deal. And I know this is something that's stupid, but I love the logo for the Halo channel. It was just cool.
yeah, that
Yeah.
the
It was
little,
just so
the little
cool.
line. Deet, deet, and then
So Halo is coming out with the Halo channel. It'll be on the Xbox One. It'll bring everything together. That was one of the new exclusives, I think, that they spoke about at the beginning. The other exclusive. Who wants to talk about the next big exclusive that was announced?
I can, and this is big news. This is real
yeah,
big.
huge news. Because at E3, this was not the case. This game was announced as not a new game, but they announced it specifically as an Xbox One exclusive. here
Scream
today.
Exclusive.
Ride, right?
What's that?
Scream Ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scream Ride, Roller Coaster Tycoon. They did show it's like a new Roller Coaster Tycoon Scream Ride. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
December 2015, exclusive only to Xbox. All we got to see was little steals of the like artwork
Yeah.
of the game.
Yeah, they showed more gameplay at E3.
Yeah. I really liked how Lara Croft was sitting down with the psychiatrist. That shot, the wide shot with
Oh, yeah,
her
yeah.
on the right, psychiatrist on the left. I mean, I like that. That makes her a real person.
It
You know,
does.
she has
She
issues.
had this traumatic experience. She needs to talk to someone.
She's
about
got
Dude.
baggage.
But what is the big move for Xbox to nail that down as an
Yeah.
exclusive?
Oh yeah,
No.
that's huge. That's huge. We got Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
stole it from Sony.
So yeah, big
we
news
took
there.
their woman.
Yeah, she's my woman. You kidding?
All right, let's go through ID games. Jordan already mentioned Smite. For myself, the ID game that stuck out to me. Where is it at? I have the name of it here. Well, Goat Simulator. There's the law.
Goat
The
Simulator.
Goat Simulator is on the Xbox One. Is freaking awesome. But The Escapist, the prison.
Yeah.
The prison RPG type game where at night you're digging with a shovel to try and
Yeah.
escape, and
Yeah.
and then
You're
Like
beating
the
up
Shawshank
you
people.
create a prison riot. It's
I know,
this
and you're
top-down
like
view.
Pumping weights.
Oh man, it's a top-down view, classic RPG style SNES looking type of game, and
Yeah.
you're in prison and you're trying to escape. That game really stuck out to me. I will play that game when it comes out.
Oh man, yeah, the fight scene where they're fighting that other dude. Tunk, 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 and it gets- yeah, it's
Red, how about you? The Idea Xbox, any of those games that stand out to you?
Let's see, what did I have? Space Engineers looks interesting.
Coming from
Kinda
Steam,
cool.
you know,
Yeah.
good game coming from the PC.
The super hot, I put not.
super hot,
I-
super hot.
I know that it was they mentioned that it was a Kickstarter, and it seemed like it was this big deal. They didn't really show anything for it, though. I felt like I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's a first-person shooter, and you're red in a white room.
I think
Really?
the best trailer they had for those IDs was the Below trailer.
Hey, you can't take mine. That's what I was
I
going to
totally
say.
stole
You
it.
jerk.
But I also put creepy on it
Creepy?
because
Yeah.
it creeped me out.
Well, I love
Right at the end with
There's
the
like that noise. It's like an electronic horn. It's like a Tron noise.
Yeah.
The wah. I really like that noise. And once I was sold once they made that noise. So
but yeah, that one looks pretty cool.
yeah, Jordan, you're up next.
Oh, well, the one that stood out the most
Smite, obviously.
Well, yeah, but like the one I keep like thinking of is that Super Hot game because it was so.
Super hot.
I don't want to say
Super
stupid,
hot.
but like it was stupid.
Yeah,
It
it
was-
might be a
thought
good
I-
game, but I feel like the
It was
trailer
just-
was just a little bit.
Subliminal messages.
It was
Yeah,
a bunch of red people.
I think that
It was
trailer
just
was
weird.
made. I
It
think
was
that trailer
weird.
was
So
made
what-
for fans of the game.
I think
Yeah.
if you
already.
played
What
that,
the game is time only moves when you move.
Yeah.
Right? So you can dodge bullets, but they go at you if you move or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is a cool concept, and I'm sure it will play out really cool.
So it
but I
just-
feel like
it's
that
not-
trailer was made for people who are already fans of the game.
So I don't
think-
want to say it was like it wasn't stupid or anything. It was just
Different.
No.
yeah.
Well,
it
like
was
super
weird. It was
hot.
like,
If
what?
you,
Super
Yeah.
if you
hot.
play that trailer backwards, it probably says, "Please buy our game."
Yeah.
But
Enjoying the name.
the other one I liked was Ghost of a Tale with the little mouse. Remember that?
Oh,
one?
yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Ghosts of a
Yeah.
Tale. That did
I
look
have no
sweet.
idea.
You didn't
Again,
see very much
no
of it,
idea
though,
what it's
so,
about.
yeah.
It
but
looked
looked
cool. It did look
Yeah.
cool.
What
yeah.
was this one?
Ghost
The Ghost
of
of
a
a Tale
Tale.
was the mouse.
Little mouse.
Oh.
So
yeah.
basically, you're the mouse from Narnia.
Yeah, I have it down. I wrote it down, but there's
it was,
so
it
much
was right
going
before
on.
Goat Simulator.
Yeah, but once Goat Simulator hit, I was glued. That game. I'm surprised you didn't say Plague Inc.
Oh, Plague Inc. Yeah, that looks awesome.
That game is a pretty.
That's still
cool
on
game.
early access
I
on
think I
Steam,
missed
so I
that
don't
one.
think
Yeah.
that's in final has been finalized. But yeah, Play Inc. is a cool game for myself. Is that your pick?
I
Mr.
would say
Spicy?
Below. It was.
Below, yeah.
That game looks.
No one's gonna join me in The Escapist. We can escape
I mean,
together.
that is pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. I
think-
loved it. My favorite
Yeah.
was Pumping Iron. You're sitting there, boom, doing reps. Pretty cool. No, that looks. I mean, that's retro. I love the old school looking games.
3 bundles were announced today. You got the FIFA bundle, the Call of Duty bundle, and the Sunset Overdrive bundle. Out of the 3, which one appeals to you guys the most?
The white one's cool.
Yeah, the white one, but the problem is I have to buy Sunset to get the white one. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
The Call of Duty
I
one
think they
did look
both
cool.
look cool.
I think
I
Call of
think
Duty
they
does
said,
look cool.
and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Call of Duty is like the Halo one when it came out, where it has its own sounds instead of
Oh,
the.
really? Oh.
No,
It'll, like, make
they
it-
didn't announce that. This is
No,
your.
Yeah, they
no,
did.
no, they said.
Yeah,
I
they said
thought they
that.
said that with its own sounds.
Yeah.
So the two
Oh,
buttons
that's
you
cool.
hit.
I wonder
like,
what the
they'll make
sounds will be. Did they show that? They didn't show
No.
that, did they? No.
Bong.
a gunshot or something.
Yeah. Yeah, the FIFA one looks the least appealing. It's the same box,
It's the
just
same,
with
yeah.
FIFA.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I
that's,
was gonna say,
that's
like-
for
That's
the
for the
Europeans.
Europeans.
Same, yeah.
They said that multiple
Oh yeah,
times.
yeah. It's
Look.
not for us.
And for the
you,
Europeans.
Europeans.
You get FIFA,
Yeah.
and that's the one that makes sense. It appeals the least amount to me. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, FIFA does look cool, but
I think
and
those-
Legends, FIFA Legends, that will be exclusive. Which is, if anyone has played any of the sports games, the Ultimate Legends is this
That's kinda
new,
cool.
really cool system that they've had for a couple versions now of like Madden has it,
Yeah,
FIFA
NHL
has it.
has it.
Yeah, all the sports games have it where you pick your players and you put them together and you make kind of your ultimate team.
Yeah.
It's almost like fantasy
and it's
football or soccer.
FIFA. Yeah, FIFA Legends
on-
is exclusive to
exclusive
the Xbox.
to the Xbox, which I think also is huge. I think for Xbox.
to answer your question, it's absolutely the white Xbox. That
The white
Xbox
Xbox for you?
looks-
Everybody
Yeah, the
with
white
the white
Xbox.
Xbox, yeah.
The
It's,
Call of Duty
well,
one was cool.
I kind of want to
though.
just buy
I
the
mean,
controllers from.
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
controller looks
looks
sweet
good.
with that
Sweet.
just black rim
yeah,
at the
it
top.
looks like a stormtrooper.
Postal in chat says that Rad will notice that the FIFA bundle is cheaper. Yeah, I did notice. It was 400 pounds, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they have out there.
Yeah, pounds.
And euros.
I have pounds too.
All right.
So that's the bundles that were announced. So we're all in agreement. The white one is sweet.
That is a
Yeah.
sexy machine.
Speaking of the Call of Duty bundle or Call of Duty, they did show the campaign. Thoughts or impressions? Let's start down at the end. Yesterday we saw the multiplayer, and everybody here has seen the multiplayer trailer. It blew us all away. I think is a save. It looked like a good time.
Yeah, the trailer that was released yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Today was campaign, And in, I think, classic Call of Duty, it's basically if Michael Bay were to make a film or a video game, this would be the video game he would make. Right?
I don't know how many times that noise happened. Whoa. In slow motion
Or
happened.
then an explosion happens and you get your, like, shock in
Yeah,
the
the shell
ears.
shock.
But let's start impressions on Call of Duty as a whole of what we've seen so far at Gamescom. Let's start with Mr. McSpicy.
I would say the multiplayer appealed to me a lot more. And I think that's typical for me because I don't care about the campaign in Call of Duty. And I don't want to like it because I've played Call of Duty a lot in my time as a gamer, and I've had some falling outs with that game. But that multiplayer that was trailer that was released yesterday looked pretty good.
It's sucking you right
I
back
know,
in.
it looked good, and I don't
Sucking
want
you
it to
right
look good,
back
but
in.
it looks dang good. So shoot. As far as today, meh. I
Yeah.
thought that trailer was, or the gameplay was meh. I mean, it was, over the top, which is what we expect from
Call
Call
of
of
Duty.
Duty campaign. But it was like even the car. There was a car chase scene at the very beginning.
Yeah,
And, like-
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Do you want to talk?
No.
He thought once.
Yeah,
He
I
thought.
thought.
You thought.
I had a thought once.
It was like the most slow-paced, fast-paced car chase I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Kind
like
of boring.
It was kind of
I
boring,
was
but
sitting there
like these laser beams are coming
yeah,
in and
yeah.
blowing stuff
It was,
up from
it
out
was
of
pretty.
nowhere.
They did show off the explosions during that car scene were beautiful.
But it was
Beautiful explosions.
it almost seemed like that was like the loading screen or something. No, it wasn't the loading screen, but it was just. It just took a long time to get to where we could play, kind of,
Yeah,
you know? And it just, I don't know, it seemed like the slowest, fast-paced car chase scene I've ever seen. That's all. But no, I mean, overall, I mean, we got to see some of we got to see, like, the grenades that float
Oh,
to the
those
guys.
grenades are so
Yeah,
cool.
they're kind of cool.
I don't know if do we know if those are in multiplayer?
I don't know, but if they are, I'm using them all the time.
I know, you would be the guy that would
Just
use
hang
them.
'em up there.
You would be that guy. Jeez. Yeah, I know. I really like how you can dash to the side.
Uh-huh.
With your exoskeleton suit or whatever, you can do dashes to the
Oh,
side.
that-
up,
yeah, that
and
was cool.
I like how you can slam down and
Ground pound.
I know we got ground pound.
Ground
Yeah.
pound.
That's what
Let's
I
ground
call
pound it. Boom. But no, yeah,
Uh,
meh. It was like a meh.
Jordan, thoughts and impressions
Well,
of
so
Call of
yesterday
Duty, what
watching
we've
the
seen today and
multiplayer.
overall.
So yesterday watching the multiplayer, this was my first thought. Yesterday watching the multiplayer, I didn't think the graphics and I know it was like quick shots of everything in multiplayer, but the graphics I was like, those are just like standard, right?
Okay.
But watching the campaign trailer today, they were actually really good. Like you said, those explosions during that
Yeah, they're pretty.
boring but intense
Car chase scene.
Well, it really was because they're just like.
I know. Like seriously,
Like,
Jack-
Well, if you're
I was-
playing
all of
it
a sudden
though,
he
I
did,
was
like-
I was just waiting for them to turn on Johnny Cash
Yeah.
on the dash.
I was
And then
confused.
all of a sudden they're in the next lane, like the
Yeah.
next, and I didn't know where that came from.
Who drives at 10 and 2?
with like a little smart car?
When you have an exoskeleton suit and you're chasing a car, you drive safe.
I think my
Okay.
favorite part of that trailer, though, and I don't know why, I just thought this was so cool, is when he was playing on the computer and then he slid it over. I thought that was cool. That just got me excited.
On what?
Remember when he was on the computer and he just slid it over to like the passenger
While
side?
he was driving?
No, before he was driving. It
Because
has
that's dangerous.
It has nothing to do with the
He's
gameplay.
texting and driving.
It has nothing to do with the gameplay. I just thought that was incredibly cool, where he slid over
So
the
it's
screen.
like an Iron Man
yeah.
thing.
Anyway,
so overall, excited, not excited?
Okay, so I think it's cool, and I think it's definitely a step in the right direction, and I am excited, but my only concern is they have not addressed this yet, from what I understand, but it's what Mark has said with Modern Warfare 3, the spawning system.
The spawning system, that's what killed me
yeah,
on
so
that
if
game.
if the spawning system is the same as it was
It
in
comes-
the old ones,
it-
I'm not...
It comes
You know
down
what
to
I
the
mean?
spawning system. When I'm purposely following a wall, shooting, clearing out a certain direction, and if I see myself in the kill, when I kill a guy, and then a guy behind me kills me, and I see myself kill him, and he appeared behind me and kills me, there, and they did that. What frustrates the crap out of me is they did that on purpose.
Yeah,
they
they-
said we wanted it to make it more action packed and
But
more
that's not more action-packed.
That
That's
just pisses
frustra-
you
yeah,
off.
It's frustrating, right? But
Anyways.
no, there's...
I would imagine that they addressed that.
I think, well, in Ghost they didn't, because apparently in Ghost it was a huge problem too. So
It's
but,
it's frustrating.
No, I'm excited for the game. I think it looks really cool. I think the multiplayer is definitely a step in the right direction with the jump jets and stuff. But my only concern is, I will get it, and buy it and play it if they fix the spawning system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's my only.
see, they
my
don't
only
see it as a problem, but I do. I don't
see.
know.
Rad, thoughts, impressions of what we've seen from Call of Duty so far at Gamescom. They've made a really strong showing at Gamescom so far this week.
With the trailer today, it kind of felt more quick moving. Like the trailer, it wasn't like super slow where
After
you're like
the car chase.
not just the car, yeah, after the car chase, but like where everything was like, look how fast they got through half of those guys. It was just like boom, 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 you're done.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a quick moving thing. I got more excited yesterday than I was today
Yeah,
with
I think
it. And one of the things that stood out was it reminded me of Destiny when you knife someone. It was like a punch.
Yeah,
Kind of like how Destiny does it, where it was like that nice smack.
Yeah.
But you're also stabbing at the same time.
The sound effect.
That's a whip.
Mainly sound effect.
But it also reminded me of Titanfall with the jetpacks. But it was kind of cool, that part where you see him. What does he go under and then
Yeah,
back
he does
over?
like a barrel.
Yeah, he does
the
a
equivalent
barrel
of dogfighting
thing.
barrel
They-
roll.
they
Not a
explained
barrel
it.
roll, loop to loop.
They explained that the
doop-de-doop.
mechanic is you can jump and then I think
Direct-
It looks like
left
it's
stick,
direction.
you
Yeah.
can point in another direction and jet that way.
So it's almost
whichever,
like
you know.
it's a jetpack instead of like Titanfall is more of just kind of like gets you in the air,
Mhm.
whereas this one's more of like a boost for a certain amount of time or something, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like
Yeah.
I liked it. I'm still kind of undecided right now, but
I myself am super excited, and it is because of that jetpack motions or controls. I really like today. They showed going side to side, going down yesterday, and up. I think that as someone who loves Titanfall, I'm a little bit jealous that they have that ability and we don't.
Wait, like this.
Yeah,
The dash.
side.
Well,
the dashing.
they basically
the
took
Well,
dashing.
our
from
Titans
from the
do.
Titans have
Yeah.
dashing.
They combined the Titan dashing and the jump
And the
jet
pilot
pilot
together.
into one.
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty, the explosions. And I will say, to defend the car chase here,
No, come on, it was boring.
okay, it might have been...
Boom! sorry for the loud.
Maybe to watch, but if you were playing it, I'm sure it's a little more intense than
The 10
what
and
you're-
2.
what
I
you're
love the 10 and
seeing.
2. All right. Let's
I,
be
thought,
safe
I
here.
liked the car chase myself.
everybody.
I thought the car chase was cool, man. Explosions happening all around me.
No,
That's
explosions were happening like every 15, 20 seconds. It wasn't like
I like that.
boom. It was just like.
I was confused
So,
where the gunshots
yeah,
were
how's it
coming
going?
from above.
Yeah.
Was
Oh,
that
And
on
you got,
Blinker,
this
let me
you
video?
got
do
those smart cars coming down the other lane.
Smart
Yeah.
cars.
Oh man.
Anyways, I'm excited for Call of Duty. That will be fun to get back into.
Does look fun.
Let's see. I'm looking at my notes. We already talked about. Let's get back into Quantum Break and let's go in-depth thoughts on Quantum Break. Rad said that is the game that stuck out to him. I think, as far as exclusives go that were talked about today, that is definitely the game that is the most exciting. I think.
Do you know what was
Yeah.
way cool? When time was stopped. So there's this part where time gets stopped, and the character kind of sees the future a little bit, and sees like he's walking upstairs, and the stairs kind of wave, and he can kind of tell that those stairs are going to disappear or something. I don't know. That's the impression I got. But we go up to this big old huge crash scene or whatever, and there's explosions going off and everything, but time is frozen. The waviness as
Yeah.
you walk around and observe what's going on, it was just very. It was cool looking.
Yeah, it was
say-
cool looking.
to make
and
it
then
simple.
also, if you notice some of the objects in the air, like all the cars were crashing, there was some debris in the air. When he walked, they like moved.
Yeah, yeah,
That was cool.
yeah.
That was way
Yeah.
cool.
No, it was a pretty looking game. Even when it started out, when he's in the bedroom or whatever, and he climbs out to this way awesome landscape of a city or a cityscape or whatever. I am just blown away with the way games are looking nowadays, and
Yeah.
this is no exception. That game looks good.
Quantum is next gen. I think
Yeah.
that's what's so exciting about it. It is a next gen console game. Finally, that has arrived. Right. What stood out to me was the fighting aspect of Quantum. I really liked it was like Matrix. If you guys ever played Matrix on the Xbox, the original Xbox, that was one of the funnest games. You could slow motion and then just go do a million stuff. And that's this guy's power, controlling time, dodging bullets, and then getting the bullets sucked into people. It looked like with that little orb thing.
He like pauses it
Yeah,
and then they shoot again.
yeah, absolutely. Jordan, Did that stick out to you? Did you like that? What?
Yeah, I thought it looked cool.
And there you go.
That's all I gotta
Nice
say.
and succinct. I thought it looked cool.
The fighting system in the cover system with guns and pistols, when you're not using your abilities and everything, it seemed a little clunky-ish. Just how the cursor was moving and stopped, and it just seemed a little clunky-ish. But I don't. It's hard to tell since I'm not playing it.
Yeah.
I was just watching. Outside of that, the abilities that he could dash to one side of the car, and everything like that.
Well, I like the time stopping and stuff. It puts a new element of gameplay into it, which is cool. But no, I think the game looks cool, and I'm excited for it.
Oh man, chat, Intense in chat says he's grateful for all the feedback that you've given.
The input.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah.
It looks
Valuable.
cool. It's got my vote.
Awesome.
It's early, guys. It's
Yeah,
early.
Postmaster.
Red, how about you? What stuck out to that
I
game
like
specifically?
the kind of sneak aspect they have where you can, like when he's playing the big guys, and
Yeah.
then he'd what didn't he do one other thing where they were all shooting at one angle before that, or at one area that he was at before?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
and
when
he
he
moves around.
That's
Yeah,
that's the
bolted.
ability.
He did the time
So that's
and
the
ran around,
freeze,
and they're
and
not
then it goes
able
over.
to see
They're
him.
still,
But
they didn't see him move.
I like that. That's cool. It's
Yeah,
such a cool.
it is cool. Well, and if you notice, they had the little meter of his ability, and
yeah.
it goes super fast.
Yeah.
But it
But it also
recharges
recharges
fast as
fast,
well.
too,
So
yeah.
so you only have a limited short time that you can use it, but you can use
But
it
that's nice.
A lot,
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, which is
Yeah,
really
that-
cool.
that-
That's going to be a core mechanic of that game.
That game is an exciting one for 2015. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Evolve, they had a little esport gameplay for Evolve.
Yeah, those
With,
announcer guys were
Yeah.
were
Fancy J or
yeah.
Jay Party.
Hey, welcome. Let's get into the game.
Jay Party.
I was like, oh, I was like, it's too early, man.
Thoughts? Anything new that we saw that we liked? That game did get delayed, so that's nice. We have some
Yeah.
time to look forward to it, but
No, it's a cool game, and I really like that game, but it just looked like more of the same.
More
I
of what
think
we've
J
seen.
Party
Yeah.
should be a character in that game.
that
Jay
would
Party. Oh, open beta.
Oh yeah, when it
Only.
open beta exclusive.
February 10th.
No,
is the
February
release
10th release date.
but
It's
the
live in
Open
January.
beta
Yeah,
is live
open-
in January
live in
only
January.
on the Xbox.
Only on the Xbox One. So
Yeah, there's a lot of
that's
exclusive
kind
stuff
of
going on.
exclusive there. With,
Theme.
Oh,
with
I
the
liked how you
beta.
could pick abilities.
Yeah, with when you level up with the monster.
Oh, and the
it gave
shield.
4. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was like, why did I write shield on here?
So that is cool. So when you level up, it gave you options, so you could create the monster, the beast that you want.
Yeah.
And it looked like I saw like the word lightning on there or something, and I don't know what he picked. They
Yeah,
ended
he
up
had like
picking, but-
4 he could choose from. Well, he
Yeah.
said his 4th one, so I think you can choose 4.
Yeah, there was a box of 4. So that's cool. As you level up, you choose the abilities you
and
want.
look how strong that monster is, because he was at like his last bar, and then he's
how
still,
long he lasts. Oh yeah, his
Yeah,
health. Oh, and he was flying.
destroyed
That
them.
was cool. We've never seen the monster
Yeah,
fly.
that one's
Yeah.
cool. I like that one.
But the shield generator or whatever
It was
was
more
like
of
a
a
support
float.
class,
Yeah.
and he was literally putting a shield around
around
people.
someone
But
else.
what I like about
That's
that game
cool.
is you need
Everyone.
team members,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, and that's what
that
they said.
class is important. He may not be shooting the monster, but he's shielding everybody else that is shooting the monster, right?
Yeah.
So, and that I do like I like
Yeah,
that.
it's starting to look pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like
well,
it too.
Let's see.
Cool.
Going down, they showed
cool.
they showed again Fable Legends. They kind of showed the bad guys winning this time.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Fable Legends? They didn't really show anything too new there.
Mm.
I said it during.
What I hope for Fable Legends
Uh-huh.
is I like Fable. I've played all 3 of them. The only one I haven't played is that one, the Connect one.
Use your words.
No, well, that's what it was. That's
The
what
Connect
This is
one.
a touchdown
That's what they
dance
did.
move or something.
But anyway, I'll like it is because you can pick your own hero and what class like essentially. I'll like it if you can kind of upgrade and like, oh yeah, I won this match. I got 20,000 experience. So I'm gonna go buy a new bow.
Yeah.
If they add that, they haven't shown any of that yet. If they add that into it, I could really get into it.
Yeah.
The RPG, Fable is an RPG, so I'm assuming they would have that. But like upgrading your weapons and stuff like that, different abilities and stuff, I can really get into Fable Legends if they do that. If it's just a preloaded class that never gets upgraded and it's just kind of your ranking, I don't know how long I could play it for.
Yeah.
But it seems like, from what I've seen, it seems like that's all that's going to happen. just that over and over again. So if they can make like upgrading your classes, like your lightning abilities, getting new weapons, upgrading those, I can really get into it. But
yeah, I said it during the stream when they were showing the video. It looks like a MOBA.
It's not a MOBA, but it looks kinda,
like what I mean. It's a MOBA-ish, is what I said.
Well,
that's how it looks.
This is kind of
well, and then you've got one guy throwing down basically like a tower defense type of things.
well, because at E3 I was
so it'll be interesting.
At E3 I was super excited for it, and even if you go back and listen to those podcasts, I tell everybody to get the beta, right? Like I'm super excited for it. But just watching it again today, it was just kind of the.
Well, they didn't show anything new.
Yeah, they didn't show anything new, so I'm like waiting for I want.
They did show chickens though.
Yeah. Oh,
which
maybe that's an upgrade.
Yeah, that's an upgrade. They had this
But,
at the very end of their trailer or whatever. They zoomed down to these chickens just sitting there, and it was like a dramatic, like wow.
I know in the other Fable games you can go around and kick the chickens.
Yeah.
But if they do something like that, customize, upgrades, RPG, I could really get into it. If it's just a preloaded character doing that, I'd still get into it and it'll still be fun, but I mean, for how long?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think
and I think that's why they need to add that, like, upgrading your, because I would love to play in, like, like Mark with Battlefield, just upgrading, right? Trying to get the best weapon. I like that grind. You know what I mean?
It's what grabs me and keeps me playing it.
Yeah.
So hopefully they do something like that.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on Fable Legends?
I just put meh.
Yeah, meh. I didn't like the art style.
Well, I mean that's classic Fable looking art.
But it looks not next gen. It looks like Fable, old Fable.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to be negative but it just I expected. This is one of the first games on the next gen that I was expecting to look better.
Well,
yeah.
It kind of felt like there was no need for them to even put this in at Gamescom.
Well, just to keep it on your
just to remind us, but it was kind of
I don't
because it is an exclusive.
I'll probably be impressed more, later. But
E3 was way cooler than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, E3
So
they
just
just go into more depth.
Yeah.
And granted, they wanted to focus on. I mean, Halo got big time. Quantum Break got big time. So they brought out the big guns.
I mean, I'm still excited for Fable Legends. I'm just waiting for new stuff.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Let's move on to the next exclusive that Jordan and I were excited about. Scream Ride, which is basically Roller Coaster Tycoon. Scream Ride. Thoughts and impressions of Scream Ride. Let's start with Rad.
It looks kind of fun. I just like building stuff, so that's kind of a game I'd like. It's kind of funny that all it was just people crashing,
failing on their roller coaster build. The original Roller Coaster Tycoon was like that. The very first one, where it was just building a roller coaster and testing it, and then as it evolved, you started building theme parks around it and stuff like that. But the core, it looks like they've stripped that all away and just stuck to that first original mechanic of building roller coasters
and then crashing people into buildings.
My main problem with that game is it's not a $60 game. To me.
Oh,
okay. Well, is it going to cost $60?
I don't know, but if it does, I'm definitely not getting it.
Well, like I've said before, no game is a $60 game for you, right?
That should be a $15 game.
Okay. I mean that I never played Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
I actually never did. So
get out.
Wow! Wow! It looked okay. It looked fun, but I actually agree with Rad. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
No. It's. I don't see that as a $60 game for me to buy at this point. Maybe I'll see other stuff. But.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. What else is involved with it, Jordan?
I liked it. So the most recent one, I actually have it on the PC still, is Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Mm-hmm. That's the most recent one I've played. I really like Roller Coaster Tycoon. I hope it's not just that island where you build your roller coaster, although that is fun, cool, and addicting, building your own stuff. It really is. But the thing I liked about Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is, like, I laid out my theme park. I put trees here. You hire janitors, police officers, workers,
little mascots, walk around,
like little bears,
and little bears, and balloon people.
Each ride, you set the price, and it makes its own money. You see your revenue. That's what I liked about Roller Coaster Tycoon, is building your theme park, watching it grow, or if you suck, it sucking,
Yeah.
And then and it was fun to, like,
if you suck, sucking. That's a great quote by Jordan, 2014.
Well, if your park went in the hole, then you had to restart. But,
Oh man.
well, and then like one time I built like a Supreme Scream at Knott's Berry Farm or like a rocket type thing, but I didn't put a top on it by accident.
It just flew straight up.
And
like
that's
Superman
fun, yeah,
at
you're like,
Six Flags.
whoa!
Hey.
So it's it's pretty funny like accidentally screwing up your roller coaster and stuff. But I hope it's not just that island, even though I'd probably still get it because I think building your own roller coaster, I spend hours. It's like Minecraft. You spend all those hours building a roller coaster and
Only to see
it's
that
just
it
fun.
fails.
Yeah, it's just a
You test it.
One big
it's just
failure.
a fun, addicting thing to build all that. But what was also fun and
Was the
what I liked
simulation
was
aspect,
the simulation,
the
yeah,
tycoon
and doing
aspect,
the
yeah.
and all that stuff. So I hope it's that as well.
Well, and they
but-
didn't say that it wasn't.
No, they didn't. They
And
just
so
showed
it might
off
be.
the-
It might
the
still be that,
sandbox
which
mode,
would be
if you
cool. And
will.
they do have Zoo Tycoon on the Xbox,
Yeah.
so it's not like they're opposed to putting tycoons on the Xbox One. Forza Horizon 2. Oh wait, first we didn't mention the beta for Fable Legends is out October 16th, so everyone make sure you go and sign up for it. We definitely will
Yeah.
be.
I have like 18 emails signed up for it. So
And I'll still get it first.
yeah.
Forza Horizon 2, I'll start. The thing that stuck out to me is the same thing that stuck out during E3, the car clubs, basically. We can have an X1 Bros 1,000-member car club. It'll be awesome. We could go and just go to a show and show off our paint jobs to everyone, then people can download
Yeah.
it. It'll be great, man.
Yeah.
It'll be great. But that I like that. I like that their theme is drive social, and they're really. It'll be interesting to see how they put all that together with the Forza driving mechanic, which I think is the best for driving games that I've ever played.
Because arcade game racing is fun, but this is at another level. Simulation games like Forza is very hard, and it's that drive to get better.
Yeah.
at
But that's what
racing.
makes it fun.
And that's what makes it fun. Yeah, just there's so much to racing that you don't really like the shifting down. I sit there and spin in circles because I don't know how to take corners. So that makes it fun to just try to figure out how to race and to have that with the social aspect.
In
yeah.
an open world. Rad, what stuck out to you?
I like the free roam.
Forza? Free roam, yeah. That's
Yeah,
one of the
I think
modes.
that would be a lot of fun.
Hop
just
in with
to-
your friends, the advertise it,
just
and go
cruise
wherever you
around.
want to go.
Except knowing you guys, I'll end up in the back somewhere, and you guys will be like taking off
No,
to a different
no,
country. and I'll
we'll,
be
be,
like,
we'll be doing
"Wait,
what we're supposed to do,
you'll
and
be-
you'll get distracted and go
you'll-
look for something.
You'll be getting on a ferry, and I'll be the last car that doesn't get on.
See you, Mark. See you, Mark.
You'll be headed the other direction. Let's be real.
But it does look really cool, the free roam. Because I'm not a big fan of the Forza, as they like to say in
Forza.
Germany.
I don't know.
But just because I suck at the gameplay. Well, you guys saw all my nice little game footage of me flipping the cars. But like the free ride does look, or free roam, and it also reminds me of what's that other one that's coming out? The car one that's coming out.
The crew.
The Crew with their kind of free roam type thing.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see the difference between those two games.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
absolutely.
simulation versus arcade, I think, is
Yeah.
the main difference between those two. Yeah, I mean.
Well, yeah, obviously, and I think the crew. And I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but it seems like the crew has a much bigger map,
Oh,
or at least that's
Could
what
be like
they're
guaranteed.
focusing on.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they're throwing out there.
But speaking of free roam, real quick, Rad mentioned that he liked it. What stuck out to me was like you can go and try and find secrets and get achievements or collectibles. That appeals to me. Like I like that. Let's go, guys. Let's see what we can find. But I like that aspect of free roam.
Here's
Yeah.
something. They mentioned that you don't have to create a lobby to get people to join you and to leave.
Oh yeah, we talked about this during the thing.
Can I be real here? I like lobbies. And I want to say the reason I like lobbies is because it makes it simple. I go to Jordan, "Hey, you want to play?" What do you say?
Yes.
Of course, he says yes. He loves video games. All right, I'll create a lobby. Join me. Let's play. All this removing the lobby has just confused the crap out of how to join multiplayer games. You know what I mean? I just want to be real and to just say that.
Well, whatever happened to X invite friends.
Yeah, or-
why did we get rid of that?
Well, maybe
What
that
happened?
maybe that will be in.
Okay,
maybe
I
that will
hope.
be
I
in
hope.
here.
I hope. I'm
I
just
put
saying.
on the forums. I want X
They
invite friends
claim
back.
they
Like,
claim that removing the lobbies will be simple. Jump in right away with your friends.
They claimed
That's
that
what they've
with,
said
They
in
claimed
a
that
lot
with
of games.
Watch Dogs.
Well, they did
And
that.
Well,
with-
hey,
Titanfall has it though. The right
Forza
trigger.
Yeah,
is no
see,
Watch Dogs.
Whatever happened to that? In Halo, you'd hit X friends list invite.
Yeah, I want it
Titanfall
simple
has
like
the same
that.
thing. Where is that? Why?
I'm sorry, David's looking at me like, why did you bring this
No,
up? You
no,
David?
no.
Where
You
is
jerk.
this?
Yeah, where I didn't. I wanted
Why
to
did
be
you
real.
take it away from us?
I just want, if it works, that's fantastic. I've rarely seen that system work, a non-lobby multiplayer. I like the simple, join my lobby, let's play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Whatever.
valid. Jordan, anything else?
So, well, Forza Horizon.
Sorry, David.
So I like Forza 5. It's really fun. Forza Horizon. In my notes, I put Forza Horizon or The Crew ?
Yeah.
At this
Yeah, they
point
kinda
in
look the same.
time, I think I'd get The Crew over Forza Horizon because
Yeah.
The Crew. Maybe they just haven't shown it in Forza
But
Horizon.
this one has
But
jumps
when they
in it.
show, so does the Crew. Like when they show,
And
they're
they
like,
knock over barrels and stuff. I
well,
saw
yeah,
that
but
part.
no, guys, look at that. When they showed The Crew, it was like, here's my crew of people. Let's challenge these guys to a beach race, whatever. In Forza, they showed we've built this from the up ground. You can knock down barrels.
I know,
from the ground
but he
up.
said because of that, it's a perfect map. The fact that you can knock down stuff makes it perfect.
Yeah, but
Run
That's what
over
he said.
boxes.
He said,
Well, because
we have
in
a
Forza
perfect
5,
map
it's a
because-
race. In Forza 5, it's a race mode.
no,
and
in
it's
the
on
Horizon, the original Horizon, it was a game mode. But like
Oh,
they
okay.
didn't go in depth and explain it. And they didn't show like in The Crew, you can just go up and click a race and do it from.
Yeah. We'll see.
Basically, the free roam in The Crew, I want it to, like, there's other players that you'll see drive by in other crews, right? Whereas in Forza Horizon, they made it sound like that's how it was going to be, but they were still kind of
Yeah, they
hazy
really
on
showed
it.
that
Yeah.
much. Well, we'll see because it comes out. They both do. When does The Crew come out?
They both come out around the same
Around
time.
the
The
same
Crew comes
time?
out, I don't know the exact date. But
Oh,
it's-
okay. Forza Horizon is 30th of September, and you can pre-order it and download it digitally.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
Preload it.
Oh,
Preload it. Yeah.
hold on. Yeah, that was the
Pre-download.
big news.
Let's
They
jump
threw
right
out
into it then.
right at the end. Yeah, we're done here, except, you can now pre-order and pre-download everything. Okay, see ya. It's like, whoa! That's all I wanted! I mean, I love games, but I wanted freaking download it a couple days, a day
It's
before.
only with those two games as of right now. He did say more to come.
Eventually, it'll be every game
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
can do that
Oh,
with.
thanks.
But it's a good
Goodness.
start.
Yeah.
That's all
Now we just need the X invite button, and I'm good.
And wait, one more
Then
thing.
we're happy.
Actually, one more thing before we move on from Forza. We're comparing Forza to The Crew, and I don't know if it's apples to apple. Like I think
Yeah,
that they'll
well-
be completely different games.
Oh, yeah,
and
I
they
agree.
appeal
It's
to
just-
two completely different
Yeah.
audiences.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, they got the same idea though, open world
yeah,
driving.
no.
But it seems like The Crew to me right now. It seems like The Crew, when you play, you'll be able to see other players and this and that. And from Forza, they made it sound like that might happen, but it was more of invite your friends to the lobby and play with them. Whereas I like the open world, like, oh,
There's
hey,
no
there's
lobby.
that guy, and let's go challenge him real quick.
Remember, there's no lobby.
Um,
But I get your point.
let's finish with Halo 5. Halo Master Chief was talked about, and the Halo channel.
Well,
So let's finish
we
with
should
all
also
things
point
Halo.
out they mentioned Sunset Overdrive. We didn't see really anything new
Oh.
except storyline.
Yeah, they
New
finally did
characters.
show the storyline for Sunset Overdrive, which I appreciate myself, because that's kind of where my hesitation has been. It's like, what am I doing? What's my point here? And they finally showed a little bit of the story where
Kind of what
the soda drink maker is this huge evil empire.
it's sending
Taking
out
over the
robots,
world, which
turning
is
people into
hilarious.
zombies and
Yeah.
sending down robots and stuff. But
Yeah.
at least we understand a little bit
Yeah,
more.
yeah. So I do appreciate that.
Okay.
Insomniac, thank you, Insomniac.
Yeah,
for-
thank
for
you.
sharing that
All
with
right,
us.
now back to Halo.
So-
Halo.
That's it, right?
Let's start with we'll end with Jordan because he's the big Halo man. We'll start with Mr. McSpicy, then go Red, then go Jordan on thoughts on what we saw Halo as a whole, whether it's the Halo channel, Halo 5, or the Halo Master Chief collection. Go, Mr. McSpicy.
I thought it was awesome they are doing a 3-week multiplayer beta.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes the multiplayer so strong is they dedicate so much time beforehand to getting rid of kinks, getting rid of anything. Why they have the ability to make those changes, significant changes, without hurting the, I guess, the development of the game. It's harder to do that when the game's live.
Yeah.
I assume so. Multiplayer beta. The what was it called? What's the Halo channel? Yeah.
Yeah, Halo channel.
That thing blew my mind. They were showing so many things so fast on that, which Jordan was like, I've seen this before. This was like 3 years old. This is stupid. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all.
I didn't say it was stupid.
No, it looked so. I could not. I want to go back and rewatch it because they were showing so many things on that. I love how they have it's interactive. Like you're watching a video and then things pop up, tell you what you're watching, and you can go right into games. They have the HUD pop. It's like a HUD system over the top of whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
And it looked really good.
Yeah, I like that too. That's probably my favorite part of what they showed.
And they kept showing more stuff.
And I love that
more
I could
stuff.
be watching. It made it seem like I could be watching Nightfall, and then bloop. Oh, Jordan's in doing this. Let's go. It all seamless. That's what I like. The seamless. I can jump from one thing to another right away.
It looked good.
Tons of behind the scenes.
Well, just like the Xbox interface, like how they overlapped. Like you're watching Halo Waypoint, and then you automatically just switch. To the game,
that's true. But just within a channel,
stats.
You can watch the live tournaments of people.
Yeah.
That's cool, all in there. But really cool. Yeah, that is awesome.
I really liked. Not saying that we're like amazing Twitch broadcaster or anything, but you'll notice like on the screen on the bottom there was, you could watch Nightfall or whatever. This on the bottom right there was it was a portrait of a dude. I don't know who it was, but it says professional player now broadcasting live on Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they are going to throw up Twitch broadcasters in that lineup of things you can see, which.
Highlighted.
I appreciate that a lot because I watch a lot of Twitch, and I when I'm interested in a game, stuff like that I really appreciate big time.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
I have actually purchased on like Android on my phone. There's an app for StarCraft 2 because I love watching StarCraft 2. I suck at it, but I love watching professional players, and I purchase apps just to see who's online. Oh, okay, I can just watch him now. Stuff like that. And to see that on there, I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Red, how about you? The Halo as a whole. Thoughts?
I thought it was cool.
All right, Jordan. Oh, wait.
No, it was kind of like overwhelming, all the stuff that they showed, and I'm trying to like process all of it, but like it's getting me excited for Halo for sure. Even like the showing I liked how they talked about the 4v4 because when I heard that I was thinking of us playing.
Yeah, it's not
fun.
like Destiny's 3 and stuff, but the right number for us.
Yeah, and watching the multiplayer, I realize I'm gonna get destroyed because I'm gonna suck really bad.
But see,
it's a different kind of shooter.
They have a ranking system which helps with that a lot. Which Battlefield doesn't really, because you connect to certain
so
servers.
Many people
What's
in
fun
one match
for,
too.
what about if you have a negative rating?
You'll be matched equal.
It does a good job.
Yeah,
actually.
it really does.
The games, for the most part, when I played Halo, were very fun. Even though I sucked compared to some of my friends. When I would do LAN parties, I would either rock them or I would get wasted. Whereas when you play online, they do a good job at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be pretty cool. And so this pre-order and pre-download is going to be set for Halo then, right?
Master Chief Collection, no.
They didn't say it yet. But
from what I
because
understand,
starting
right
September
now,
30th, so
it's only
we'll see what it is.
those two games that they announced. Yeah.
So maybe by then it will be. Hopefully, that'd be sweet.
What day is Halo 5 coming out? Next year?
Next
holiday.
year.
That's
3
why
week.
the beta is the 29th
the 3 week is December 29th. 3 week beta.
Okay.
For it, so.
And then the full game itself.
The
doesn't release until
4v4, I wrote down next to Halo 5 multiplayer, less is more. I think that's kind of the philosophy that Titanfall took. The original Halo shooter. I mean, they really started. They didn't start, but
this 4v4 is just the beta, the multiplayer beta.
Yeah, they have different game. It's not.
No.
Just
I know,
4v4,
but I like that. That's the focus. That is the sweet spot, if you will, for competitive shooters. And I think they're doing a good job
Well,
I just like that they're focusing on that.
2-on-2 was kind of cool to watch, like the professional.
Yeah,
players.
they had a
Oh,
scene
dude,
where
Yeah, and
that
there's
no
actually-
scope shot at the end.
Yeah.
We all were like, "Whoa!"
There's actually a game mode 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2. Me and David used to play.
Yeah.
that.
I
That's
love
cool.
how
That's
Rad
fun.
at the beginning, before like the matches, we really going, these are professionals. And then we're like,
And then
dude,
they-
shut up, watch.
Then they got
Do you
into
know how
it.
hard that is?
Yeah, you know, that was funny.
Jordan, let's end with you on Halo.
I'm excited for it. It looks fun. I like in Halo 2 Anniversary. I like that when you hit the left bumper. That's what it was in Halo Anniversary. It's instant.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Halo Anniversary, it would go black for 3 or 4 seconds, and then it would come back as the older new stuff. This one, it's just like you saw how fast it is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
instant. The multiplayer I'm excited for because, like I said, Halo. Like you all are given the same loadouts, and there's a rocket launcher in the middle of the map
Yeah,
and a
that's
sniper
cool.
in the middle of the map. Halo, in my opinion, it
based
came
on
down to
skill,
skill, like your
not
skill
on
level.
how long I
yeah, not
played the
how
game.
like
Loadouts,
I
not-
have. I
Yeah, I like that.
Which that system is good too. They both have good systems, but I personally like this one because it depends. Like if you're good at the game, you're good at the game.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
nice
You know,
change.
I mean, you're.
then.
My only thing is, they said they were going to do the ranking systems from Halo 2, which is all good and fine. I don't know. My least favorite out of all the ranking systems was Halo 3, just because I didn't like the fact that if I did a great job, but my team lost, I gained nothing.
Oh,
You
it
know
was
what I
all
mean?
or nothing.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was. If your team won, you got experience. If you lost, you may have had a great game, but since your team lost, so hopefully.
Because there's lots of times where I felt screwed.
Yeah,
when we were playing that, remember?
yeah. When you're playing Halo 3, and that was just the style of the game. And I like the how you would say Call of Duty style,
where you get points based on how well you did.
or I guess Battlefield, like
how much
if your
you
team does
contributed
good,
to
you
your
also get
team.
points. But if you contribute a lot, you get more
Yeah.
points like that too. But no, I'm excited for the beta, the multiplayer. Halo multiplayer is kind of one of a kind. It's like that sniper. That's difficult. You
Yeah,
can't.
that-
I can't just drop down and do that.
That
Right?
no scope
I mean,
headshot
with a
boom.
sniper. Like
yeah, with a
that's-
sniper. Yeah, that
that's-
was legit.
It's good. I'm excited for it. It's good to get back into Halo.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely. All right, well, that will wrap it up for our impressions, our instant reaction, if you will, to Gamescom. Let me leave you with the words of the great Phil Spencer, who says, Xbox is the best place to play games, and when you play them on Xbox Live, you're part of a global community. I noticed he really focused on that today, which is the first time I heard him say
Global.
that you're part of a global community, which... Yeah, I thought, oh, hey, it's kind of what X1 Bros are about, building a community of
Positive gamers.
positive gamers, right?
Yeah.
Positive gaming.
That's when it's fun.
That is when it's
And
fun.
games should be fun.
That is us. Check us out all week as trailers come out. You can go to X1 Bros on the YouTube and check out. We are uploading the game trailers as they come out. We have up there right now. Could not put Call of Duty up because when I uploaded that, it said there's a global ban on this from Activision.
Okay.
So I said,
But it is on our Facebook
okay,
page.
I'm sorry. It is on our Facebook page, so check it out. But check out our YouTube channel. Up there right now is the Plants vs. Zombie expansion pack that is coming out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, Activision.
They
sorry.
dropped the ban hammer.
Yeah,
on you.
they did. Plants vs. Zombies. What else did I put up there? Plants vs. Zombies. There's like four. The Mortal Kombat Kano fight that they show, Mortal Kombat X. That is sweet. If you guys haven't watched that yet.
Island
Dead Island
Dos-
4.
or
4.
2.
Oh, Dead Island 2. 4.
Two,
What am I?
yeah.
What am I
2.
thinking of? Dead Island.
You skipped 2 games.
Dead Island 2. I thought we were on 4. I thought it was expansions. Dead Island 2 is up there, and like I said, the Plants vs. Zombies. So go check them out. As they come out this week, we'll be putting them on there. X1 Bros, tweet us. We will be streaming. Jordan's streaming tonight, so check him out, Jordan the Man. I will be streaming tomorrow. We're switching. 'Cause something's come up. And our podcast Friday, Couchcast Thursday. Check us out, everyone. Any closing
Wolfenstein at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock today.
Oh, that's right. Rad today, Wolfenstein. I totally forgot
Oh,
you.
you
Sorry, man.
red boxed it again?
Not yet. I'm going to.
Nice.
Oh, snap. Meet that boss.
Nice. Anyways, Gamescom, excited for the bundles, everything that's coming out. We will see you guys later. Woo! Woo!